People always think that minivans are only for soccer moms or families with kids. But they're wrong. So very wrong. But what about musicians who need a band van?
Lights and party every. Get ready for the big chorus. Quiet.
Hey, that's it. Where's the rest of the guys? How come I'm always the one? Oh, that's right, because I got the van. I should have played the flute. What about really cool home improvement guys that need a man van?
Okay, keep it low. Hey, I gotta make sure. Gotta get it. A little farther. A little farther. A little farther. All right. Okay.
What about some awesome Uber drivers? Hey, you called for a ride? Come on, let's get in. Time's money. All right, which one's reverse? That's one. Shoot. I'm sorry. Oh, there you go, that's reverse. Can't drive without my glasses. How about those not so prime delivery people? So my point is, this minivan mystique needs to be dispelled once and for all. And I'm just the guy to do it. Because I'm the RAGear.com guy, delivering automotive accessories wherever and whenever they're needed. And I'm on my way to the first delivery of the day. Hey, I've got a great idea. Why don't you come along? Come on, it'll be fun. Get on in. All right, great. Let's get going. You know, a lot of people wonder how come I chose the Honda Odyssey Minivan boom for 2022 as my delivery van. Well, I'll tell you why. Because not only can it accommodate up to 8 people total, and that includes me because I'm a people, but it also holds a tremendous amount of cargo space back there. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. For the passengers, you have 3 rows of seating, and even the farthest 3rd row seating is relatively comfortable. Not that I care because I'm driving the van. I don't really care. The middle row is really comfortable because you have the bench capability, and there's also an entertainment system for little Bobo and Bobette, you know, should you so desire to take your kids, because some people do. I don't, because this is my working machine. But more importantly, I like this fact that it is such a comfortable ride, and it gives you so many conveniences. For example, 12-way adjustable power seats for me, the driver, and you also have available heated seats, which obviously I certainly don't need today. And it's a comfortable tilt telescopic wheel. It's just so luxurious. Not only do you have 3 comfortable rows of seating, but you also have the ability to take out the center seat in the mid row, and thereby having your magic seats where they could slide left and right, front and back. And of course you have the reclining capability, which comes in handy. And you also have in the very back it's almost automatic folding rear seats. I mean, it's so simple to bring them down in a heartbeat and put them up again as needed. It's craziness. Now obviously you have 33 cubic feet of cargo space behind the back row. Then you drop that down, you have 90 cubic feet, and then all rows out and down, you have 140 plus cubic feet of cargo space, which is amazing. More than enough than I need. Probably more than enough than you need too. But you also have a ton of storage areas all over and throughout the Odyssey. In the side door areas here, you've got areas right here in the door handle. You've got a lower bin area. You also have your center console area. There's even a sliding tray down here for extra items. Ba-bam. Plus, you have cup holders here, cup holders there, holders everywhere. I mean, and there's deep center console unit. You have an area to just lay your phone here like I've got right now. I have my DVD player for the home entertainment system, a very large glove box, and tons more cargo space tucked away in the back. This is a neat machine. Now, as far as towing capacity is concerned, properly equipped, this can handle 3,500 pounds. So imagine, man, if I really get this delivery thing going down big time, then I'll be able to fill this up completely and add another trailer on the back for more accessories to deliver. I'll be rocking the house. All right, here we are at Fairfax Imports. We've got Fairfax VW. This is a lot harder than I thought. This is the Fairfax Honda theme song. Everyone can sing along. I'm here to get along, to bring you parts and have some fun. I'm RGager.com. Thank you very much, and thank you very much. The next show's at 5. Farewell, Fairfax Imports. Until we meet again. Unto Chantilly. Whenever I'm in a hurry, it's always good to know that when I step on the throttle, it's going to respond nicely. Because I've got a 3.5 liter, 24 valve, single overhead cam, intelligent variable valve timing, electronically controlled, direct injected V6 engine, kicking out 280 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. And that'll get you going nice, like this. See, people don't expect that out of a minivan. They think people are going to drive nice and normal. Not me. Not happening. Not when I'm on my way to a delivery. I don't want to be late. Now, one of the great things I really appreciate driving the Odyssey is that you have plenty of performance, but at the same time, you get excellent fuel efficiency as well because of Honda's VCM system, which is their Vehicle Cylinder Management System. And what that does is at low speeds, when you need full thrust, all 6 cylinders will be firing. But once you hit to a cruising speed of anywhere from 30 to 70 miles an hour, well, it'll start to deactivate some of the cylinders. It'll cause them to pause. So you'll actually be operating with either 3 or 4 cylinders, depending on the particular needs of the engine. So you're getting maximum power when you need it most, and when you're cruising, you're getting maximum fuel efficiency, which is a nice feature to have. Plus, to also enhance the fuel efficiency, Honda has the active grille shutter system, which is available on a lot of their vehicles, where at low speeds, the grille will open up to help air flow to the engine system to help cool it. But at higher speeds, it'll shut down to help improve the aerodynamics and the fuel efficiency as well. And this is one nicely styled and aerodynamic vehicle. So it's I don't know, I guess something you just have to drive to appreciate mile after mile. You have a bit of the variable assist steering where at lower speeds it loosens up nicely, but at higher speeds it stiffens to help keep you, centered in the road a little bit easier and safer. This is nice. I could buy 2 or 3 Odysseys for that. What's great about the Odyssey Minivan is that you have so many available trims and price points. For example, the LX starts out at only $33,265. The next step up is the EX for $36,665 plus. Then you've got the EXL, which is standing for leather, and that is $39,935. And then, hello buddy, you can go to the Touring for $43,795. That's what we're in right now, if I do say so myself. And then there's the Elite for $48,995. So I know it may sound a little pricey, but the reality of it is you're still getting Honda's quality and reliability thrown in for free. Well, here we are. Finally made it to Hyundai of Chantilly, and it's a dual point, so it's Genesis of Chantilly. So I get 2 deliveries for the price of 1. I love it. My job is done. Onwards. Now, I don't know if you noticed the keyless entry when I got in today, or the push start stop button, but that's just the way things go nowadays. But what's really nice is you have a 10-speed automatic transmission that's push button with overdrive, and yet they still give you paddle shifters to boot. So you can get that sport feel should you so desire. And you have available drive modes such as the snow mode, which I don't think I'm going to use today. You also have a normal setting as well as the Econ to maximize your fuel efficiency. And I believe you can even get a sport mode should you so desire. Now, as far as suspension systems are concerned, you have a McPherson strut in front as well as the multi-link rear suspension in the back. Plus you have your quad disc brakes all the way around, ABS braking system, all the wonderful electronic brake force distribution, things of that nature that make the ride and the drive so enjoyable. And I tell you, the ride is really nice, especially if you're going to be a delivery guy driving all day like me. You want a comfortable ride that can perform all year long, no matter what the weather. What's really nice, especially when you drive as much as I do, is knowing that you have the Honda Sensing suite of driver assistance features, such as your lane keep assist, your blind spot detection, adaptive cruise control comes in handy here with collision avoidance, and at the same time you can have a pedestrian detection, street sign, reading, for speed wise and all of that, and you can have your cross traffic detection and all the usual good stuff, plus your huge backup camera and adjustable settings as well to make it much easier to maneuver in tight spots. What's great is you also have a rear seat reminder alert. So when you stop the car, it's going to inquire whether or not you have somebody or something back there of value. And sometimes it'll even ask you, did you leave your cell phone or anything? So it's a really nice feature to have. What's traditional about the Odyssey is you have your 7-inch digital screen with your analog tachometer on one side and your fuel gauge on the other. So it's very easy to read, easy to see. It even shows you when you're driving green, that is getting maximum fuel efficiency. Plus you have your 8-inch infotainment systems screen here with your navigation built in, at least in our Touring edition. And it's all touch control except for the volume button. So that's kind of nice to have that little tactile feeling along the way. Now the standard stereo system is a 7-speaker, 160-watt output, or you could go with an 11-speaker, 550-watt output. And that's gotta sound awesome. Absolutely awesome. Plus, as far as entertainment is concerned, now I can't use it, but there's a DVD player right here, and passengers in the back that want to look at the 10.2-inch screen can enjoy their own movies along the way. They even have their own headsets, so they can just tune out the rest of the world. But one of the great features is a feature called Cabin Talk, where you can punch in and start to speak to the people behind you, and I can see them right here, and I can interrupt their headphones. You also have Cabin Watch, which is another feature that if you want to turn it on and look at the people in the back, you can actually have the video screen right here, and you can even zoom in on it. It's just absolutely incredible technology. So it gives you the enjoyment of a great ride while you're keeping your passengers in the back under control. Of course, as with most vehicles these days, especially a 22, you have your Bluetooth connectivity, you have your touch control for your volume, and I love the mirrors on this vehicle. They are so large, give you excellent visibility. And there's really nice visibility out the back as well, and of course the front. You are surrounded in technology and safety, comfort, luxury, and performance. Now, right underneath your infotainment screen, you do have your climate control right here, front climate, plus it's also tri-zone air conditioning, so you have additional controls in the back for the passengers, as well as vents back there. They also have USB connectivity and 12-volt connectivity, and it's all at your fingertips. I like the fact you also have the moonroof with the vented glass along the way, so you can have that indoor-outdoor feel. One of the really neat features in this vehicle are the bag holders. Now, I know that doesn't sound exciting, but there's one bag holder right up front, and when you pop up the seats in the third row, there's a string of bag holders at the bottom. So when you go grocery shopping or shopping for anything, it's going to stay in place. The exterior styling is absolutely traditional in the Honda Odyssey vein. It has a long swooping line, your automatic sliding doors with the hidden hinge in there looks really nice. I love the fact on the Touring Edition you have your LED headlights, which are super bright. You even have LED fog lights. And the only thing really new this year is the color that we're driving in, this radiant metallic 2. The downside of the 2022 model is that the top-of-the-line version Elite doesn't have the rear vacuum cleaner. But that's okay. It's easily compensated for and certainly not a deal breaker. And I have to show you this little secret trick when you open the hood of your vehicle. A lot of people don't know about this, but check this out. Look how tall that hood sits. It has a secondary locking feature in there, and that definitely can come in handy. Now, one of the things people ask with the capless fuel filler door, because that's very cool, is what happens if you need to add fuel to it? There's a secret compartment that holds a funnel. Check this out. Check this out. This is awesome. If you want to sit in the lap of luxury all day, pamper whatever passenger you may have, and at the same time carry all the cargo you need to carry and or deliver with this excellent 6-cylinder engine and all the technology and Honda safety features, the 2022 Honda Odyssey Minivan is definitely a vehicle you have to experience for yourself. Trust me, you'll be glad you did.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Are you here for the RA Gear delivery driver position?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am.
I'll take that.
Okay.